Normally, on KIDStory Quick Tips, we provide you with some just simple things that can enhance your storytelling, your retells, maybe the opening questions, different activities. But right now, we want to provide just some encouragement to you, things to spur you on to continue creating these relational environments that disciple children in the ways of Christ. And so these are testimonies. They are going to be from children, from leaders, from parents on how these relational discipleship environments have changed their relationship with one another and with Christ. So join us on these KIDStory stories. The KIDStory story that I would like to share with you today actually happened over 30 years ago. It was when the walls of communism between Russia and Ukraine came tumbling down. And I had the great opportunity of being able to go to the Ukraine to be able to do a workshop. Well, I was there for almost a whole week. And, there was the language barrier, so we always needed an interpreter. But at the end of the week, this older woman came up to me. And she had this gray bag with her. I realized this was over 30 years ago, and I've kept this bag all this time just because it's a great reminder for me of what I'm about to share with you. This bag was filled with all kinds of walnuts, and it was totally full. The lady offered it to me, and I was like, oh, no, that's okay. You keep it. But she insisted on giving it to me. I realized that I needed to accept her gift, but I knew it was a huge sacrifice for her. So I received it. And in the best way that I could to be able to communicate through the language barrier, I asked her, but why? Why give me this precious gift? And all she did was she put a big smile on her face. And I knew exactly what she was saying. During that whole week, I was able to bring some joy through the smiles, through the laughter, through the fun that we were able to have with the group of people that were there, to be able to show them and help them understand how to minister to children in their new world of liberty that they had. But it made a huge difference to her. I could have done all the teaching in the world, but it was the smile. It was the joy that I was bringing because they were such a depressed people at that point. It was that joy that I brought to her, the smile. And it reminded me that in creating the environments, that sometimes all it needs is a smile on our face to bring joy, to bring the love of Jesus to the children and the leaders and the parents of those that we are relating to, those that we are ministering to. In fact, it was so interesting this last weekend when I was teaching in my Sunday school class. I have a class of children that range between the ages of 5 and 12 years old. And we were doing the story of Tabitha in the book of Acts. And so one of my last questions was to the kids was like, how could we be more like Tabitha, or how could we be more like Peter? And one child raised their hand and they said, I can say hello to people that I see. That's one way that I could be like Tabitha. And I realized, you've got it. You've got it. It's being able to express to people the love and the joy that's in us, that can come out of us and through us to those around us. So this week's KIDStory story is about the gray bag, making a difference in someone's life, bringing the joy, the love of Jesus to people. And it could just be through the smile on your face. Well, thanks for joining us here on this week's KIDStory Quick Tips. We'll see you again. God bless you.